Two men. One pod. Unapologetically unfiltered. To quote Ridley Squat.
Ridley Squat.
It's the Unfiltered Idiots Podcast with Jay and TJ. Hello and welcome to the Unfiltered Idiots Podcast. How are you all? Obviously, this won't be as long as our usual podcast. We have just a little bit of an announcement that we've got to make and share it with everybody. I am, of course, Firefly Zero. I am joined, as always, by my compadre, my brother, my something in arms. I was going to go somewhere, but I'd already said brother, so I'd ruined it. TJ, how you doing, mate?
I'm well, thank you. I am good. And yourself?
Good. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I've not got a hangover from last night, so that's a briefly bonus.
Always good. Always good.
Drank way too much. I only realised when I got home and went, I drank way too much. And then I tried to play Star Citizen and realised that my piloting skills are somewhat
just careering over to the left. There are swaying.
Why am I falling into the wall?
Mate, there are no walls in space. What were you doing?
Oh, I was trying to get out of the hangar. I was like,
what walls are you finding in space? Is that the edge of the world wall? Because the Earth is like flat. And
ice flat thing,
ice wall all around it, and so yeah.
It's crazy that we can't just look out our window and see the Taj Mahal in the distance. It just amazes me because we're a flat Earth.
Yeah,
so,
well, that's an odd curve I see over the horizon, but you know,
don't question it. It's
no,
flat.
not at all.
Smarter people than me have proven that it's flat because they've gone, it's flat. You got any proof? No. But
yeah, I have. I dreamt it was flat, so my dreams are reality.
Most definitely flat because I've said it was. Right. So I suppose we should get to the meat and bones.
The crux of the issue.
Yes. So, essentially, and don't get me wrong, this is nothing anyone's done or anything. We are coming to the conclusion of our podcast today. And the easiest way to explain it is we both have lives and jobs and not a lot of time. And people and aspects of our life demand certain amounts of our time, and this sort of grew a little bit encompassing into our time, so we've decided to put it all back. TJ, if you want to jump away with me?
Like you say, it is just with obviously I stream 3 days a week. I have a family, like a young family and a wife who are very patient with me. And just the time that this takes, not just to film, but the editing and other bits and pieces. It's just we found that it's time that's taking away from our families, which is very, very difficult. It's very what's the word? Very appreciative to not just my side but Jay's side as well, and Rich as well, because this has pretty much been a year, isn't it? Realistically, I know, like from the Unfiltered Idiots part, we've only just been we've been going episode 10, I think, so like 10, 11 weeks, something like that. But like we were the opinions before we started this in January when The Last of Us came out. It's The Last of Us that started this pod essentially, and that was.
And we did True Talks with TJ before that.
Well, yeah, and so like this is almost a full year that we've done done this, and it's been an absolute amazing time. And like I say, I'm very much appreciative to first and foremost our respective families for allowing us to do this, and then also to the people that have listened as well. You know who you are, the main people.
Fuck you, Big Steve.
Fuck you. Very much appreciated, because like the kind words and comments that you've sent our way have been very much appreciated. But I do want to emphasize this, and I know Jay, this is it's not goodbye, it's see you soon. No, it's see you soon too much of a the potential for this coming back is I feel like myself and Jay at times will come back together, collab, and do things within this, whether it be like the odd movie watch along we do or something. We might just decide, I've got some free time next week, you've got some free time. Should we just, there might be big events that happen that we just do a one-off pod for. I would say that coming into the new year, there will probably be stuff that we'll do like one-off episodes and bits and pieces as opposed to a weekly show. Because that is, I think that's going to fit more around our schedules and more. But obviously we're not going to announce dates because that it will happen organically. It'll just
announce them if we know in the Discord.
Yeah, sorry. What I mean is we won't announce today that we're going to do one a month or we're going to do this. No. It's going to happen eventually, like organically in the future. Something's going to come up. Time is going to come up for both of us where we can just jump on and go, I've got a few hours free. Let's do a pod or something because there's something that interests us within the entertainment sphere. Or like I say, a movie comes out that we're like, oh, that'd be really cool to do a watch along, and we can do that. So the channel won't ever go away, and there will be stuff in the future. It just will not, by any stretch of the imagination, be a regular podcast like it has been.
Yeah, so we don't want you to feel that we're abandoning you so much. Obviously, our Twitch channels will still be going. You'll still be able to talk to us. Me and TJ, we're still mates. It's not been some kind of weird breakup between us or anything. It's just obviously,
I've accepted him as a ginger. I have had to kick the other ginger out of my life so that I can make way for Jay, because more than one is too many. And I'm sorry to that ginger, but like you didn't match up to Jay.
Exactly, didn't quite hit the level. But no, it's just so it'd be in a perfect world, as me and TJ will often agree, that if I had 36 hours in a day and not 24, I could get more done. But because there's only so many hours in a day, we've got to sleep. Although TJ just subjugates sleep, he's not interested. I need sleep. I need it. You're going to get this ugly without fucking horrible nightmare sleep. So just so I don't want any of you listeners to think that like we're abandoning you. We're going to have to step away, reevaluate, come back with when we think there's something meaningful to do. I don't know. Jada turns into the horrible fucking lizard beast that she is,
or she gets hit by a bus.
Yeah, exactly. We'd have to do a pod on that. Just be important because we go fucking get under the bus instead of get in the bin.
It's my Christmas wish.
That's it. We're all looking for it. Or just Will's just finally had enough and just picks her up and puts her in a bin.
That would be a brilliant TikTok, and I'm here for it all day. Just Will Smith dumping her in the bin, and a nice big wheelie bin, and dropping the lid.
Nope.
Pushing her off a cliff.
Yeah. See you later.
Set fire to it, and then push her off the cliff.
Exactly.
And then drop an anvil on it, like Wile E. Coyote style.
Oh, talking about that, did you see that the Coyote versus Acme film has been canned? So they finished it, by the way. Keep in mind. They finished it live action. Wile E. Coyote was going to sue Acme, and John Cena was going to be the head of Acme, and it was going to be like some kind of law courtroom sort of comedy.
What? I didn't even know this was a thing.
This is not even bullshit. This is God's honest. And what Warner Brothers have done, and it cost $70 million to make, but they've just gone, let's write it off, and we'll take the $30 million reinvestment from the government, and they're just never ever going to release it. I'm like, but I would have paid to see that film. That would have, at very, very least, it would have been a comedy that I would have been interested in. But
mate, it would have been terrible. But a courtroom drama where Wile E. Coyote sues Acme.
Yeah, because
who even comes up with that shit?
Someone who just went like that. I'm telling you, right? I've got it. It is Coyote, and he sues Acme because their shit is shit.
All I'm going to say, Jay, is like that interpretation of someone snorting coke was so on the money that I worry what you do.
I've had maybe previous big nose, kids. It's a big nose.
My nose has never touched anything it shouldn't touch.
Not even a bumhole.
Mate, I nearly spat my drink out. What the fuck? No, I've never stuck my nose in a fucking butthole, you animal. This is why we can't do the pod anymore. This is really why we're leaving. Jay's a pervert.
Sorry. Got to get some yucks in for the last one, kids. Got to get some yucks in.
Oh, mate.
Katie didn't like my impression either. She's ringing. Um, oh dear. Anyway, but yes. So we will try and come back if we see some films or we see something really, really interesting, and we've got some time, and we can set it aside, and we can go like right. Because obviously we're still going to be in contact with each other. We'll still chat to each other a lot. So if we can find something that like just intrigues us enough, maybe if we could just do just our subject and maybe not do all the gumph that we do, and we could get it down to a short,
more like an hour or something.
Yeah, that's it. So it's not that we don't want to do it, kids. It's not. I don't want you to be thinking.
It's a time issue. Like I say, 30 hours in a day would be nice. Or my boss, Jay's boss, like if you want to knock us down to 4 days a week on the same money we're on now, we'll happily take that, and then we can pod. But yeah, and until then. we're on hiatus. That would be the correct word to use.
We're on hiatus. Yes, we're just going to take a break, reevaluate, see if anything comes up.
Yeah, see if I can find a better co-host. I mean,
calm down. I've already got applications coming in.
Wow, mate, you won't ever find anyone as amazing as me.
No, you're right. Who else is going to do all the editing that I don't want
to do? Quality.
My wife's going to come tell me off.
Oh, well, yeah. So, as Jay gets told off by his wife again, which is now becoming a staple of the pod. Yeah, like I say, I've really enjoyed this last year. It has been great. Yeah. Obviously, like I say, we started off as a trio with Rich. That was great, and then obviously we dwindled it down to a two. Not because we don't love Rich, but just because once again, it's another issue there, wasn't it? Time and time constraints and work with him, like working nights and bits and pieces. And unfortunately. It's just taken its toll and it's come to a head. But it's been amazing. I've massively enjoyed it, and like I say, it's not goodbye. It's we'll see you soon, because we will do stuff in the future. It's just going to be like few and far between compared to what it is now.
If we can find the time, we can find the subject, and we can find an angle that we want to just sit together and talk about, then we'll come back, we'll do it. Obviously me and TJ very much like watching films together and just
and also there is obviously, like Jay said, both of their Twitch channels. Obviously, we're still live on our Twitch channels. Our Discords are still there as well. So obviously, if anything does come up, that we will post and announce stuff in there before we film, so that that we're doing an episode, when we're doing an episode, etc. And like I said, we do have a back catalogue. If you haven't watched any of the previous stuff on Spotify, on YouTube, go back and watch some of the other stuff. Some of the stuff with Rich as well. They're all in there.
Really good stuff. Really a lot of fun between us. This podcast was centered around just having a laugh, not anything being too serious. We're poking holes and poking fun at Jada a lot, but generally a lot.
That's become more of a like recent thing. But yes, Jada, whatever.
Yeah. So it's I do want you to take the time, go back, check out some stuff. Drop some comments on there. We will still read them. We'll still be checking out the comments. We'll still respond to them. And then as soon as we can come back for something and we can do something, we will do it. It's, as TJ's already iterated, we're not saying goodbye. This is just like, we'll catch you soon, boys.
100%.
So, I don't know what else we can talk about, mate.
I think that's it. Once again, a thank you. One thing I will say is, and this is a personal thing to Big Steve. Fuck you. No. Like, when you have gone to see the Medium, please come into either mine or Jay's or in the Discord and let us know, because I still would like to know the outcome of how, like, if your opinion or anything like that has been altered by the information that you found out from there. Because that was something that we were going to bring back up at a later date when we had more information. So I'm definitely still interested by that. So please, like, come by either of our Twitch channels to Discord, and let us know. It'd be much appreciated, dude.
So, you can still catch me. I'm apparently going to be on another friend of ours, Andy's podcast. So do check out for that. I will put that in my
we're not sure name or anything yet, are we? But sure. He's going to be he's starting one up. Idiotic Scotsman on Twitch. Just give him a shout out, Andy, our friend. Jay's going to be doing something on there in the next little while.
So you can still hear my annoying voice. Don't worry, kids. My annoying voice and my annoying face is still here. Right, kiddies. I suppose that's all we've come to do and say. Once again, a massive thank you to our families, to you guys, to TJ. We've all put a little bit of heart and soul into this, and I feel we made like a few people that were interested and happy to hear us ramble on about the nonsense that we talk. So it's a big thank you, guys. Thank you very much for wasting your time on our little podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much, and once again, same to you, Jay. Thank you for this last year. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for asking me, because you were the mastermind behind this. So thank you very much for thinking of me and inviting me to be a part of this.
Always been an equal share in them for me, mate. You, Rich, everybody, all the people behind the scenes, Laura, etc. And you, the listeners, you're an equal share in this. You come here, you spend your time, you listen to us, you talk to us about it when you see us in our Twitch channels or in our Discords, and it's always been really, really nice. It's nice to think that people even give a shit about what me and TJ ramble the fuck on about, and we do ramble.
No, we speak nothing but amazing truths.
Yeah, that's why we've got 4-hour podcasts.
A little bit rambling. just right. A little bit.
Just a little bit. Right, so not for the final time, but it's going to be goodbye from me.
Yep. Have a great Christmas to everyone. And we will at some point see you in the new year, 100%.
So see you later, folks. Remember, the proper TJ at twitch.com and Firefly0 over at Twitch. If you want to catch our ugly mushes again, they'll be there.
.tv, by the way, it's not .com. He's only been on there for a couple of years, but it's twitch.tv, not twitch.com.
He knows.
But yeah, see you later.
That's why he's the technical guy. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.